Today, I want to talk to you about something we all possess but rarely fully control: our mind. Your mind is your greatest asset, capable of shaping your reality and dictating your success, happiness, and peace. However, without the right technique, it can become a chaotic and restless force. The good news is that there is a powerful technique that can help you master your mind and unleash its full potential: mindfulness and focus training. This simple yet transformative practice can change your life in extraordinary ways. Why is mastering your mind so crucial? Because most of us operate on autopilot. Our thoughts are scattered, jumping from one worry to the next, often dwelling on the past or fearing the future. But imagine what you could achieve if your mind was laser focused, calm, and intentional. In a world filled with constant distractions and never ending responsibilities, it's easy to get lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. How often do we replay old conversations, dwell on mistakes, or stress about events that haven't even happened yet? This habit of mental time travel keeps us trapped in a cycle of anxiety, regret, and overwhelm. However, there is a simple but transformative solution: grounding yourself in the present moment. The present is the only place where life truly happens. Everything else is either a memory or a projection. By learning to focus your attention on the now, you reclaim your power over your mind. You stop living on autopilot where thoughts control you, and instead you become the observer and master of your mental landscape. One effective way to bring yourself back to the present is through your senses. When you are eating, for example, pay attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of your food. When you're walking, notice the feeling of your feet on the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the sounds around you. These sensory experiences anchor you to the here and now, cutting through the noise of distracting thoughts. Another powerful tool for living in the present is intentional mindfulness practice. Set aside just 5 to 10 minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. When your mind inevitably wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Over time, this simple practice trains your brain to stay present more consistently, even during stressful or chaotic situations. Mastering the art of living in the present doesn't mean you'll never think about the past or plan for the future. Those mental activities have their place and purpose. But when you make the present your primary focus, you approach challenges with clarity, respond to situations more thoughtfully, and experience greater joy in everyday moments. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that people who practice mindfulness and stay present have lower levels of stress, improved emotional regulation, and even enhanced cognitive functioning. When you harness the power of the present moment, you unlock the ability to experience life fully, not just survive, but thrive. So next time you catch yourself lost in thought or overwhelmed by worry, pause and ask yourself, what is happening right now? Breathe, observe your surroundings, and choose to come back to the present. It's a simple shift, but one with profound and lasting effects on your mind and overall well-being. Breathing is the most natural and automatic function of the human body. Yet it is often overlooked as a tool for mastering the mind. On average, we take over 200 breaths each day without thinking about it. However, not all breathing is created equal. Most people, especially when stressed, tend to take shallow, rapid breaths, which can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and tension. Intentional, mindful breathing, on the other hand, can be a powerful tool to calm the mind, reduce stress, and enhance mental clarity. The connection between breathing and the mind is deeply rooted in our physiology. Shallow, fast breathing signals to the brain that something is wrong, triggering the fight or flight response. This survival mechanism releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, making you feel anxious, tense, and on edge. On the flip side, slow, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, often referred to as the rest and digest system. This response helps lower your heart rate, reduce blood pressure, and create a sense of calm. Intentional breathing techniques can be incorporated into your daily life, Whether you're facing a high-stress meeting, trying to fall asleep, or simply seeking a moment of peace. One of the simplest and most effective methods is diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. Here's how you can practice it. Find a comfortable seated or lying position. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, allowing your belly to rise while keeping your chest as still as possible. Exhale slowly through your mouth, letting your belly fall. Repeat for several minutes, focusing on the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen. This simple exercise not only helps calm your mind, but also trains your body to adopt healthier breathing patterns naturally. Another effective technique is the 4-minute, 7-minute, 8 breathing method. Inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 7, and exhale slowly for a count of 8. This exercise is particularly helpful for reducing anxiety and promoting sleep. It slows down your breathing rhythm and signals your nervous system to relax. Beyond these techniques, incorporating breathing mindfulness during everyday activities can significantly improve your mental state. For example, when you are stuck in traffic or waiting in a long line, rather than getting frustrated, take a few slow, intentional breaths. This simple shift not only diffuses stress, but also brings you back to the present moment. Moreover, intentional breathing has been shown to have a direct impact on cognitive performance and emotional regulation. Studies have demonstrated that individuals who practice breathing exercises regularly experience improved focus, enhanced memory, and better decision-making skills. This is because deep breathing increases oxygen flow to the brain, which supports optimal cognitive functioning. The beauty of intentional breathing lies in its accessibility. You don't need any special equipment or a specific environment. Your breath is always with you, ready to serve as a powerful anchor whenever your mind becomes scattered or overwhelmed. With regular practice, breathing intentionally becomes second nature, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with a calmer and clearer mind. One of the biggest obstacles to mastering the mind is our tendency to judge our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. We label them as good or bad, right or wrong, pleasant or painful. This habit creates unnecessary mental friction, intensifying negative emotions and making it harder to maintain a calm and focused mind. Building awareness without judgment is a transformative practice that allows you to observe your mental landscape objectively and respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. The key to this practice is learning to become an observer of your thoughts rather than a participant. Think of your mind as a vast sky and your thoughts as passing clouds. Some clouds may be dark and stormy, while others are light and fluffy. Instead of trying to chase away the stormy clouds or cling to the sunny ones, simply observe them as they come and go. This shift in perspective helps you detach from emotional turmoil and fosters a sense of inner peace. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful way to cultivate this non-judgmental awareness. In a typical mindfulness practice, you sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe whatever thoughts, sensations, or emotions arise. The goal is not to stop thinking or to force yourself into a state of calm, but to notice your thoughts without getting swept away by them. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath without scolding yourself. For instance, imagine you're meditating and a thought pops up. I forgot to send that email at work. Instead of judging yourself for being distracted or panicking about the unfinished task, acknowledge the thought with curiosity. You might mentally note, thinking about work, and then return to your breath. This simple act of acknowledgement without judgment breaks the cycle of rumination and helps you regain focus. Building awareness without judgment also applies to emotions. Society often teaches us to suppress negative emotions like anger, sadness, or fear. However, pushing these feelings away only makes them stronger over time. By acknowledging and naming your emotions without labeling them as good or bad, you create space for them to exist and naturally dissipate. For example, if you are feeling anxious, you might say to yourself, I notice there's anxiety present. This acknowledgement reduces the intensity of the emotion and gives you the mental clarity to respond thoughtfully. In daily life, practicing non-judgmental awareness can significantly improve your relationships and decision making. When interacting with others, instead of immediately reacting to their words or actions, pause and observe your initial thoughts and feelings. Are you feeling defensive, annoyed, curious? By noticing these reactions without judgment, you gain the ability to respond calmly and constructively rather than impulsively. Furthermore, letting go of judgment extends to how you perceive yourself. Many of us carry an inner critic that constantly evaluates our worth based on achievements, appearances, or social comparisons. This self-judgment creates a cycle of self-doubt and low self-esteem. By practicing self-awareness without judgment, you can silence that inner critic and develop a kinder, more compassionate relationship with yourself. Research has shown that individuals who cultivate non-judgmental awareness experience numerous mental health benefits, including reduced anxiety, improved emotional regulation, and greater resilience to stress. This is because accepting thoughts and emotions as they are, without resistance, fosters psychological flexibility and emotional balance. To incorporate this practice into your daily routine, try the following steps. Pause and observe. Throughout the day, take a few moments to check in with yourself. Notice your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without trying to change them. Label without judgment. If you catch yourself thinking or feeling something strongly, give it a simple, neutral label like thinking, worrying, or feeling frustrated. Practice self-compassion. When you notice self-critical thoughts, acknowledge them without judgment and remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. Mindful journaling. Spend a few minutes each day writing down your thoughts and feelings without censoring or judging them. This practice can help you develop greater self-awareness and emotional clarity. By building awareness without judgment, you free yourself from the mental traps that keep you stuck in patterns of stress and negativity. You learn to navigate life with greater ease, resilience, and an open mind. With consistent practice, this skill becomes a powerful foundation for mastering your mind and living a more mindful, intentional life. In today's fast-pacing world, multitasking is often seen as a badge of honor. We juggle emails during meetings, reply to messages while eating lunch, and scroll through social media while watching TV. Many of us believe that doing multiple things simultaneously makes us more efficient. However, research consistently shows the opposite. Multitasking fragments your attention, reduces productivity, increases errors, and drains mental energy. Focusing on one thing at a time, often referred to as single tasking, is a game changer when it comes to mastering your mind. This practice allows you to engage fully with the task at hand, leading to better outcomes and a deeper sense of satisfaction. When your attention is undivided, your brain can process information more effectively, generate creative solutions, and retain information longer. But why is single tasking so powerful? The answer lies in how the brain functions. Although it might feel like you're handling multiple tasks at once, your brain is actually switching rapidly between tasks. Each switch requires cognitive energy and time, leading to what's known as task-verging cost. This cost manifests as decreased efficiency, increased stress, and mental fatigue. By focusing on one task at a time, you eliminate this cognitive burden and allow your mind to operate at its best. The flow state. When you focus deeply on a single task, you are more likely to enter a state of flow. This is a mental state where you are fully immersed, highly focused, and experiencing a sense of effortless productivity. Athletes, artists, and top performers often describe this as being in the zone. Achieving flow not only boosts your performance but also brings a sense of fulfillment and joy to your work. To cultivate the habit of single tasking, start by identifying tasks that require your undivided attention. These could be work assignments, creative projects, or even simple daily activities like reading or cooking. Set clear intentions for what you want to accomplish during a specific time frame and remove distractions. Here are practical steps to help you stay focused on one task at a time. Create a distraction-free environment. Turn off notifications on your phone and computer. Close unnecessary tabs and inform colleagues or family members that you need uninterrupted time. A clutter-free workspace also helps reduce visual distractions. Use time blocks. Allocate specific blocks of time for focused work using techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25-minute intervals followed by a 5-minute break. This structure helps maintain focus and prevents burnout. Prioritize tasks. Start your day by identifying the most important tasks. Tackle them first when your mind is fresh and most alert. Avoid the temptation to jump between less critical activities. Practice mindful engagement. When you're working on a task, bring your full attention to it. If you notice your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the task without judgment. This practice strengthens your ability to stay present and focused. Break down complex tasks. If a task feels overwhelming, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Focusing on one step at a time makes the task less daunting and keeps your attention grounded. Acknowledge completion. Take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the completion of each task, no matter how small. This reinforces a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to maintain the single tasking habit. Beyond productivity, focusing on one thing at a time enhances your overall well-being. It reduces the mental clutter caused by trying to juggle too many things at once. Single tasking also improves your relationships. When you give your full attention to conversations, you foster deeper connections and show others that you value their presence. Moreover, single tasking cultivates mindfulness. By fully engaging with the present moment, whether you're writing a report or enjoying a meal, you experience life more vividly and meaningfully. This practice helps reduce stress and anxiety as your mind is no longer overwhelmed by the constant demands of multitasking. In a world that constantly pulls your attention in multiple directions, choosing to focus on one thing at a time is a radical and empowering act. It allows you to take back control of your mind, boost your efficiency, and find greater joy in even the simplest tasks. With consistent practice, this approach becomes a cornerstone of mental mastery and a pathway to a more intentional and fulfilling life. In the pursuit of success, happiness, and personal growth, it's easy to overlook the power of gratitude. Society often encourages us to focus on what we lack: a bigger house, a better job, or the latest gadget. This deficit mindset creates a constant feeling of dissatisfaction, making it difficult to appreciate the blessings we already have. Practicing gratitude daily can shift this mindset, transforming your outlook on life and profoundly impacting your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Gratitude is the simple yet transformative act of acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of your life, no matter how small they may seem. When you cultivate a habit of gratitude, your brain starts to rewire itself to notice and focus on the good rather than dwelling on negativity. This rewiring has been backed by numerous studies, which show that gratitude reduces stress, increases happiness, strengthens relationships, and even improves sleep quality. But gratitude is more than just saying thank you or keeping a journal of positive thoughts. It's a deeper practice that involves being fully present and mindful of the blessings in your life, even during difficult times. Life will always present challenges, but gratitude helps you find silver linings and build resilience in the face of adversity. The science behind gratitude: neuroscientists have discovered that practicing gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that make you feel good. Over time, these positive effects accumulate, creating a lasting sense of well-being. Gratitude has also been shown to reduce the stress hormone cortisol, which can lead to better overall health and emotional balance. Simple ways to practice gratitude. Start a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. These can be big events like a promotion at work or small moments like enjoying a warm cup of coffee in the morning. The key is to focus on specific experiences rather than vague statements. Express gratitude to others. Take the time to thank the people who have made a positive impact on your life. This can be through a heartfelt conversation, a handwritten note, or even a simple text message. Expressing gratitude strengthens relationships and fosters deeper connections. Mindful gratitude meditation. Sit quietly and reflect on the things you're grateful for. Visualize each one vividly and allow yourself to feel the warmth and joy that gratitude brings. This practice can be especially grounding during stressful times. Gratitude jar. Keep a jar in your home where you and your family can drop notes of gratitude. Over time, the jar fills up with positive memories and blessings, creating a powerful visual reminder of the good in your life. Gratitude during challenges. When facing difficulties, challenge yourself to find something positive in the situation. For example, if you're dealing with a tough work project, you might be grateful for the opportunity to develop new skills or for the support of your colleagues. Verbal gratitude practice. Make it a habit to say thank you more often, whether it's thanking a coworker for their help or expressing appreciation to a barista for your morning coffee. These small gestures create a ripple effect of positivity. The emotional and mental benefits of gratitude. Gratitude cultivates a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When you're focused on what you have rather than what you lack, it becomes easier to feel content and fulfilled. This shift reduces feelings of jealousy, comparison, and insecurity, which are common sources of mental distress. Gratitude also enhances your ability to savor positive experiences, making joyful moments last longer in your memory. Moreover, gratitude fosters emotional resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but gratitude acts as a buffer against stress and adversity. When you're grateful, you are better equipped to navigate challenges with a balanced and hopeful perspective. Impact on relationships. Expressing gratitude strengthens your connections with others. When you show appreciation for the people in your life, they feel valued and respected. This leads to more harmonious relationships, increased trust, and better communication. Studies have even found that couples who regularly express gratitude to each other experience greater relationship satisfaction. Long-term practice. Building a daily gratitude practice takes time and consistency. Initially, it might feel awkward or forced, especially if you're used to focusing on what's wrong in your life. However, with regular practice, gratitude becomes a natural part of your thought process. You start to notice beauty and goodness in places you previously overlooked. The laughter of a friend, the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the kindness of a stranger. As you develop this habit, the benefits compound, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances your overall well-being. Gratitude doesn't eliminate challenges, but it changes the way you perceive and respond to them, making life feel richer and more meaningful. By focusing on what's right instead of what's wrong, you cultivate a mind that is resilient, joyful, and truly at peace. The human mind is incredibly powerful when it comes to creating mental images, and visualization taps into this natural ability to help shape your thoughts, behavior, and ultimately your reality. Visualization, also known as mental rehearsal, involves imagining yourself successfully achieving your goals or experiencing positive outcomes. By engaging in this mental exercise regularly, you train your mind to focus on success, build confidence, and overcome self-doubt. At its core, visualization works because the brain doesn't differentiate much between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you visualize yourself, succeeding at a task, your brain activates the same neural pathways that would be used if you were physically performing that task. This phenomenon strengthens the mind-body connection, making it more likely that you'll perform the task successfully in real life. The science behind visualization. Research in sports psychology has long demonstrated the power of visualization. Athletes from various disciplines, including Olympic gold medalists, use visualization techniques to enhance their performance. Studies have shown that mentally rehearsing a skill can improve performance almost as much as physically practicing it. This is because visualization strengthens the neural pathways involved in the desired activity, making it easier for the body to execute the action. Beyond sports, visualization is also used in fields such as business, public speaking, and even medicine. Professionals visualize successful presentations, negotiations, and performances to reduce anxiety and increase their chances of success. Similarly, patients undergoing medical treatments have used visualization to reduce stress and promote healing. How to practice effective visualization? Find a quiet space. Choose a place where you won't be interrupted. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to calm your mind and body. Create a vivid mental picture. Imagine the situation you want to succeed in with as much detail as possible. For example, if you are visualizing a successful job interview, picture yourself walking confidently into the room, shaking hands with the interviewer and answering questions with poise. Include sensory details like the sound of your voice, the feel of the chair, and even the temperature of the room. Engage all your senses. Visualization becomes more powerful when you engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel in your mental scene? The more vivid and multisensory the image, the stronger the impact on your brain. Focus on positive emotions. As you visualize your success, pay attention to the emotions you feel. Imagine the joy, pride, and confidence that come with achieving your goal. These positive emotions reinforce the belief that you can succeed and help to create a strong mental association with the desired outcome. Rehearse regularly. Like any skill, visualization improves with practice. Set aside a few minutes each day to mentally rehearse your goals. Consistent practice strengthens the neural pathways associated with success, making it more likely that you'll achieve your desired outcomes. Use affirmations to reinforce visualization. Combine your visualization practice with positive affirmations. For example, if you're preparing for a public speaking event, visualize yourself speaking confidently and tell yourself, "I am a clear and engaging speaker." This combination reinforces a positive mindset and boosts self-confidence. Overcoming challenges in visualization. Some people may find it challenging to create vivid mental images initially. If this is the case for you, start small. Focus on simple, everyday scenarios and gradually build your visualization skills. You can also use memory as a starting point. Recall a past experience when you felt confident and successful and build your visualization from there. It's also important to avoid visualizing perfection. The goal is not to create an unrealistic fantasy, but to mentally rehearse positive outcomes and see yourself navigating challenges with confidence and resilience. Real-life applications of visualization. Visualization can be applied to various aspects of life beyond achieving professional or personal goals. Here are some practical examples. Overcoming fear and anxiety. If you are nervous about an upcoming event, such as a presentation or a social gathering, visualize yourself handling the situation calmly and confidently. This mental rehearsal reduces anxiety and helps you feel more prepared. You put your improving performance. Whether you are learning a new skill, preparing for an exam, or training for a marathon, visualize yourself performing at your best. See yourself overcoming obstacles and achieving your desired results. Healing and recovery. Some individuals use visualization to support physical healing. By imagining their body healing and functioning optimally, they create a positive mental environment that promotes well-being, strengthening relationships. Visualize positive interactions with loved ones, colleagues, or even challenging individuals. Imagine yourself communicating clearly, expressing empathy, and resolving conflicts constructively. Psychological and emotional benefits. Regular visualization not only enhances performance but also boosts self-confidence and resilience. When you repeatedly see yourself succeeding in your mind, your belief in your abilities strengthens. This self-assurance carries over into real-life situations, making you more likely to take bold steps toward your goals. Furthermore, visualization can help reframe negative thought patterns. Instead of dwelling on worst-case scenarios, you train your mind to focus on positive possibilities. This shift in perspective reduces stress and fosters a more optimistic outlook on life. The power of visualization in achieving goals. Visualization works hand in hand with goal setting. Tincombre, when you visualize your goals as already achieved, you align your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with that vision. This alignment motivates you to take the necessary steps to turn your mental images into reality. Visualization serves as a compass, guiding your actions and keeping you focused on your objectives. By incorporating visualization into your daily routine, you harness the creative power of your mind to shape your future. Through consistent practice, this mental rehearsal becomes a cornerstone of personal and professional success, helping you break through mental barriers and achieve your fullest potential.